Tom says, I recently applied for a mortgage, not my first, and I noticed where I had to list my assets, there was a line for cash value life insurance. Has this always been there and I just didn't notice it? And the bigger question, why does the bank say it's an asset?
Great question, Tom. So first off, I don't know if it's always been there. I mean, I've bought a few houses and rental properties, and even now the commercial property that our Topeka building is in. But I don't know if that line for cash value has always been there. But the answer to why does the bank say it's an asset? Because it could be. If you have cash value inside of a life insurance product, you can access that. You can either access that through taking withdrawals, but they might be subject to income tax based on any growth that's happened in there. But if you take it out in the form of a policy loan, then there's no income tax that would be paid on those withdrawals. And that could be a way to, obviously to access stuff. To give you an example of what I've done with the cash value inside my life insurance is I have used that in the form of a policy loan to then use it for a down payment and then remodeling on some rental property. And then once all of that was done, then it increased the value of the rental property. So I did a cash out refi. So what that means is you do a refinance of the property, and the increased equity you can actually pull out sometimes 70% of whatever the value of the property is. They call it, 70% loan to value ratio. And so I can pull that money back out with that increased appreciation. And then I can put that back into my life insurance product, and it works out really well. And so that's one of the reasons banks say it is an asset. And banks actually buy a lot of insurance. And so, yeah, that's why it's an asset. They look at life insurance as an asset class, because if you think about it like that, it can be. And even before you die, it can still be an asset for you. A lot of people say life insurance is not really life insurance, it's death insurance, right? It's you don't get any benefit from it because once you die, that's when the money finally gets paid and you never got to see it, right? But no, it can be an asset while you're still living if utilized correctly and if structured properly.
That's right. So long answer short, it's another account that you have access to.
Correct. So make sure to smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We got content coming out like this every single week. Look at our other website, YouTube channel, Retirement Rescue Radio, which is also our podcast that you can find on Apple iTunes or wherever you end up getting your podcast, Stitcher, SoundCloud, maybe even Spotify. So that's it, guys. We're always trying to bring you more and more content so that we can empower you to live the retirement that you deserve. Take care.